Yeah, recording. I don't think that's a good idea. No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why? Worst case scenario, we can edit it and start over, right?
No, I think that's a guaranteed plan to backfire. I'm just saying. I like where your mind's at, but I just be careful. Look at us.
The Blue Crew. Live here. There's so much room today.
I know, it's nice.
Yeah,
maybe
what's different?
Maybe we should consider this change permanent.
Yeah. Who's missing? Wait.
So
Ben, where's Ben?
Yeah, it's not a two principals and some guy. It's going to be one principal and some guy book review because Ben just didn't show up. So
yeah,
but it's much more comfortable.
It's more comfortable, and it feels right.
It does feel right. It does feel right.
Just kidding. We love you, Ben. We miss you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyways, let's go. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Go ahead. You got one of my favorite books over there.
So how do you pronounce this?
Imogene.
Imogene. That's what I thought. Imogene's Antlers by David Small. Fantastic book. Look at that cover. Look at the symmetry in that cover. It's just amazing with the antlers. So basically it's about a girl that wakes up with antlers one day. I mean, there's nothing too complicated in that. But the artwork and the story and even some of the words and phrases that are used are really fascinating. It's just a great read. I have yet to find a kid that doesn't like it. Great story. I mean, she wakes up with antlers, she's birds in her antlers, she can't get dressed in the morning. It's a fantastic story. It's like if you woke up with antlers, I'd enjoy that story too.
Yeah.
Just saying. So that's my book. It was also featured on Reading Rainbow, which is a favorite of mine, so just have to say that. Go for it.
A lot of good Reading Rainbows on YouTube, you know.
I do know.
It's still out there.
That and Bob Ross. I watch Bob Ross like nobody's business. It's the most relaxing thing I've ever seen.
So one of the highlights of my job is I get to go in classrooms sometimes and do a read aloud for kids. And when you go into a classroom, you don't want to go in with just any book. You want to make sure that you go in with a book that's really going to engage kids, get some laughs, have some fun, and just have a good time. And so this book is called Bark George, and recently I had a chance to read it in Miss Whalen's class. Thank you, Miss Whalen, for inviting me in. It's by Jules Feiffer, and it is just one of those books that you laugh the whole way through. It's about a dog named George that doesn't know how to bark, and so George's mother spends the entire book trying to get George how to bark. You can see right here, the mom says, "Bark, George," and George went, "Meow." And so George goes through a series of making these different animal noises, and there's a surprise ending that I'm not going to tell you about. But it's a great book. Principals out there looking for a great book to read to your kids, teachers, parents at home. It is a classic, and it's also a Red Clover book.
I have two things to say.
All I got.
So one, we had a dog that didn't know how to bark, and it was wonderful. And then she learned. Okay, so there's that element of it. And two, you were talking about the benefits of being a principal. I thought you were gonna say, something about working with me and one of the great things.
Yeah, you're a great guy. So
It sounds a little forced. Just a little forced.
Bark George, vote me.